Natural cure for stomach aches and fever. The known stomach pain is a condition almost always temporary, very common and usually more once experienced by mankind. Since the same suckling infant age and entire consequent lapse on our lives, which generally have always been relieved with traditional medical artificial production of almost always satisfactory way, but have never considered that, despite being attenuated, in many cases do not always really were definitely cured, as may well be the incubation start of a never-imagined higher sickly concentration. Because such negative cure what it done was deceptively conceal the painless worse evolution, usually emerging carcinogen, due to our never seen not well adequate common food culture just based on the quality. To so in the two associated ways, together with the also congenital heritage, have been the root origin causes of worse diseases in each and every human generation. And so until now all present at uncountable way, which are still trying cure with the same wrong negative artificial medication. Since the same moment of nascent beginning alarming indication and possible carcinogen, incubation, that which usually develops in the stomach or abdominal region, because it is naturally where are most of the organs that associated effectively produce the fluid blood after be distributed to the whole organic body to justify the general being's effective attitude. And for which reason it is logical that in some of these organs it has possibly caused some incipient disturbance, however slight it is, means painful warning sign for indicate that a more negative proportion has gotten excessively to concentrate as to stubborn adherence on causing pain on the decomposition, and necessary is auxiliary the best way to correct this anomaly, which, by trying to cure this form of therapy with that of deceiving passenger relief, what it will do is the sedative to cover the worst painless evolution of such an healthy incubated concentration, and then be increased at worst painful consequences emerged, if not calculatingly distributed as to the general body and or another gland region, reappearing after which another sick feature, then worst chronically painful and permanent it's, and difficult to so again mitigate, as is in all serious cancer cases that medicine rather can do only that, but never be for to alleviate or cure it unless prevented that, and alibi to ignore that there is a great positive way to cure the incipient stomachache, on that was based and also feverish state, with the simple fact to put 1 or 2 tablespoons of clean ground in a glass and purified water. Shake. And drink completely. And for more effective security, if desired and may, a mud poultice across the stomach or abdominal region, for the unknown relativity effect of organic and natural elements, absorb essential sickly quality, eliminate local feverish state total cleansing and encourage the healing of incipient sick mishap, which produces the pain and warm abnormal state, because of course is caused by the natural self-struggling healing intention of the immune system, whose you should not try to cure with medicine artificial because it is negative, and makes a misleading effect of anesthetizing joined to the cause. to alleviate the symptoms of immune self-healing, but never really to cure, but on the contrary, cover the worst insensitive and so unnoticed evolution of incipient sickly decomposition, and later resurgence of worst severity being equal or in different ways and in the body. And also still the ground and water-made mud is extremely useful for application to skin burns, infections, allergies, etc. Because its real effectiveness is also to attract and absorb sickly internal organic quality, and neutralizes pain or itching, eliminating real and definitely the sickly, but also logically promote regeneration, healing, organic cleaning and disinfection, to cure pimples, acne, etc., whose actions do not like artificial medical products such as creams, ointments, balms, etc., because although its effect is of satisfactory relief, is also relatively misleading of only possible suffocation and push sickly to possible interment into bone marrow and central regions, thus inadvertently encourage its worst imperceptible evolution which emerged to subsequent rheumatism and osteoporosis, of supposed apparent mysterious ignored origin today here so well explained, being relevant to clarify once and for all that wonderful magical healing properties of the blessed earth are general and completely ignored, because we are also living an ignored incredible cycle of negative divine imposition culture, which it has done to conceive the wrong ideological suggestion to so believe that the earth is some dirty, negative, nasty and disgusting, as of significantly infectious repulsion cause in anyone. It really means the opposite, because its origin is positive astral product, and even its smell is relatively exquisite taste and unique positive energy content, that even in cases of extreme need food may well be used as emergent food. Of course provided it is free from any contamination, especially artificial negative from human part, who however do wrong try cure their countless diseases, prefer the most waste products of their ill-conceived negative artificial medical reprocessing, although many are of so unpleasant and really foul taste, odor, and apart from useless so expensive overrated, greatly diminished in its refined transformation of valuable essential positive energy originally contained in all vegetable natural product, which is what really cure, as does the earth by whom are generated, and in its consequent development even more directly acquire also from the sun, which of the two forms used is soon and better its effect to be applied in any other disease, and whose therapy without doubt much could be immediate solution especially for a world rural population, every time suffering any unhealthy mishap, because they have at hand these basic purest natural elements without having need to move to the cities for medical care and pay for overpriced services such as wrong medication. In addition, always ignored negative counterproductive consequence